And here we are doing another Johnny Gobble review. Let's Johnny tell his story and I'll give you my rendition from what I seen.
I was messaging Ryan Upchurch's brother and I said, hey, I'm going to reach out to your sister next. I just said that I was going to reach out to her. Never reach out to her, nothing, but what happened to me? What happened to me? What happened to me? I was called a weirdo, pedophile, and all kind of shit, right? Wasn't I? I mean, I didn't even reach out to her. Never even reach out to her. I mean, I've got witnesses. I've got the father, Ronnie will tell anybody. Hey, he'll tell you. Never did reach out to the girl. But I was accused and made to look that way. Right? I was drug all over YouTube. All over YouTube over it, right? So I see people in the chat says, if no, that ain't okay.
Well, that's Johnny's rendition. What I remember is that he was in a feud with Upchurch. He went outside of YouTube and contacted, Ryan's brothers and harassed them. Not only did he harass them sexually. And then on top of that, he did, like he said, he threatened to get a hold of the sister. Now, would Johnny have ever got a hold of her? Who knows? But he did say he was going to get a hold of her. So I know we're not supposed to be rats. But I don't know, if some dude the age of Johnny Gobble has written evidence that he's interested in contacting a 13-year-old girl, which is weird. But then again, Johnny's weird. Maybe there was never any bad intentions. But maybe Johnny should have got a visit from the police just so he knew. Don't do that stuff anymore. But Johnny, of course, again, is the victim in this situation. Now, we know that Johnny is a sexual harasser because, the night he says the big setup happened at the gym, Patty's rendition of what was going on that night and everybody else's is, Patty was going down there to charge Dagburn with the Paintsville police. I don't know why there was no charges, but that was going to be sexual harassment because he has sexually harassed the whole family. So that's kind of the perspective that I take if I'm, not trying to judge, but just tell the truth. You know what I mean? That's kind of the way things went down because Johnny even tried weaseling his way out of it, saying Upchurch had an older sister or something. Anyways, it was all sorts of weird, Johnny works to try and get out of shit. But anyways, I just thought I'd give my 2 cents on that. Hey, Johnny, I don't know about the rest of the Kobe stuff. I might go live later and talk about that. Because there's things that maybe you don't know about that too. Because talking to minors on the internet or about talking about them, eh, Johnny? But like I said, you obviously never did anything because you and Ronnie are like buds. Like obviously nothing was ever done. So, but maybe if the police could have just taken care of it, that you weren't doing good, that was a bad thing to do, and that maybe everybody would have forgot about it because at least you would have got some sort of punishment. But for some reason, people don't want to let Johnny get punished because he was the Strike King, right? Like, imagine this, the Strike King, who right in front of everybody pulls a felony. Like, you guys understand? A felony. Now, I wonder, you're probably wondering what I'm thinking. Johnny one time was set up to be an Ultimate Warrior. He had a big fight set up, and unfortunately, the Haps got him down. And he couldn't make it to the fight. So somehow, the promoter of the fights ended up being the bad person because Johnny couldn't fight. Anyways. What he did is he showed that to the world for free on his YouTube. It was the weirdest thing. A felony right in front of everybody, and he got away with it. And then they wonder why Johnny continues to do the things that he does. It's very weird. But hey, if we don't want to put an end to him and we just want to sit and whine and cry, because maybe if we actually took care of the problems out there like Johnny, then maybe we wouldn't have anything to bitch about. And well, we just like to bitch in this world and complain and not really take care of our problems. You know what I mean? That's why you're all pedophile protectors. Stop protecting the pedophiles. It's time for you to release your brains, take on new information, and well, figure it out what it is you should do for your world.